Oh, so early. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. We'll start in 5 minutes.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Good evening. Hi. Jinky Mataji and Trina Mataji. Tonight will be an intimate class. Intimate kwentuhan. Hi, hi. Can you hear and see me? Ayan, yan. Nakita ko na si Jinky. Hare Krishna. Trina, Hare Krishna. So this is second of the third of the three year-ender classes natin. Tingnan natin bukas kung carry pa ang mga schedule, kung gaano ka-busy. Yan. And this is especially Hare Krishna, Caroline. And Hare Krishna, Lauren. Welcome, welcome. Good evening. Yan. So welcome sa ating second of the second of the three year-ender classes. This is special kasi 2020 is a special year. Not because of the pandemic, because 2020 tayo nagkakalala-kilala. Tama, no? Tama. Si Sha lang naman yung nakilala ko ng prior pa doon. 5 years, 4 years ago. So, I'm very happy for the 2020 kasi nakilala ko kayo. So, hindi natin explain kung bakit, pero paulit-ulit, we should always approach the practice of our material and spiritual life in a humble and mood of in the mode of request. So together, you can join me. Om Agyanatimirandasya Jananjana Salakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tashmai Shri Gurave Namaha Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Iti Namine Namaste Sarasvati Deve Gauravani Pacharine Nirvisesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarine Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripasindhuvya Evacha Patitanam Pavanevyo Vaishnanevyo Namo Namaha Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shrivashadi Gaura Bhakta Brinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So welcome, good evening sa ating Krishna Lila Series entitled Why Do We Want What We Want? Or why do we desire what we desire? And syempre, sa ating mga series, we have guide questions. Yan. First, if you could see the slides and if you could see me, isang like naman dyan. Yes, yes, yes. Awesome. And because it's raining hard here, kanina medyo nag-fluctuate si internet. But nakarekta na ako sa Wi-Fi. So hopefully it will not interrupt. Ating guide questions. And hindi lang siya questions para basahin. You can take note as well kasi you need to pause and think of what is your heart's desire at the moment. So, pwede nyo isulat, pwede nyo i-type, kahit di nyo sabihin sa akin. Pero ano ba yung heart's desire mo? Desires. Mostly, hindi lang isa yung mga desire natin. Ano ba yung meron tayong burning desire? Yung gustong-gusto natin ma-achieve, mapuntahan, marating, yung goal natin. Ano ba yung desire ng heart mo? Yan. Come to think of it, isa to sa pinaka-importanteng bagay na we have to introspect. So yan, sige. Take your time. I'll give you 30 seconds to think about it. What is your burning desire? Ano yung hinahabol mo palagi? Bago matulog, ano yung iniisip mo? Bakit ka hindi makatulog din? Ano yung palagi mong iniisip? So if you have your desires written somewhere, hopefully, ang tanong na lang din dyan is, what are you willing to sacrifice to get that desire? If you have a desire, if you have a goal, tapos hindi ka kinabahan sa goal mo, masyadong um, madali yon. Kailangan nyo kinakabahan ka dun sa desire mo. Na kaya ko kaya to? Possible kaya? And of course, may question eh, bakit nga ba tayo nagdi-desire? Pwede bang walang desires? Pwede bang wala tayong gusto sa buhay? Saan ba nanggaling yung desires? And last question, guide question natin is how to make our desires spiritual. So, syempre, ito yung conclusion natin. Ano ba sabi sa yoga philosophy? Ano ba sabi sa Bhagavad Gita, sa Srimad Bhagavatam regarding our desires and regarding paano natin siya magagawang spiritual. So, mukhang mahaba yung desires ni Trina. Hindi pa siya tapos magsulat eh. ilang pages ba sa notebook mo yung desires mo? Yan. So if you're ready, we will go dive deeper. This is hundreds and thousands of years before um before mag-appear si Krishna dito sa material world. Of course, ilang beses siya nag-appear in different yugas. Pero in this specific yuga, it is hundreds and thousands of years before. As Krishna himself as two-handed form. Of course, palagi siya bumababa by his incarnation, by himself as well in a four-armed form as Lord Vishnu, and other expansions. So this is a story coming from Srimad Bhagavatam. So there was a king, dati ang mga king doon, emperor, and they are called, may question kagad si Jinky, gusto ko yung may questions. I-discuss kagad natin yan. So, may emperor, his name is Uttanapad. Emperor is a king, and the whole world is being subdued and handled by this emperor. Then, yung emperor, he is allowed to have more than one wives. Papayag ba kayo nun? Parang since mga matats yung kasama natin. Yung mga panahon na yon, mga saintly kings, ganun yung customs, ganun din yung nasa scriptures, more than one wife, minsan sila. So, andun si Suruchi, saka sa Suniti. So, mahirap ang mga names nila. Suruchi, saka Suniti. Pero, kagaya ng mga drama ngayong modern age, may drama din sila. So, imagine, yung mas maraming wife, sila, dalawa lang, pero may drama na kagad. Ang favorite ni Uttanapad is si Queen Suruchi. Ang anak ni Suruchi is si Utama. Yung second wife naman is, ang pangalan niya ay Suniti. Ang name ng anak niya doon is si Druhva. Suniti, saka si Druhva. Suruchi, saka si Utama. Si Uttanapad, medyo kinuha yung pangalan niya doon, kaya Utama. So of course, ang favorite niya si Suruchi. So palagi niya kasama si Suruchi. At the same time, yung dalawang anak niya, inalagaan minsan nung ni Suruchi, din yung anak ni Suniti. Si Suniti, madalas siyang wala sa quarters ng king. But one time, alam mo naman yung mga anak, yung mga sons, madalas gusto nilang kumandong sa dad nila. Kasi of course, he's a king, lagi nakaupo sa trono, lagi nangungulit yung mga anak, and kumakandong, pupunta sa lap yung sons niya. And since favorite niya si Suruchi, palagi nasa lap niya si Utama, yung anak mismo ni Suruchi. At the same time, si Suniti wala doon, si Druhva kasama naglalaro. And may desire si Druhva na umakyat din sa lap ni Utanapad, ni King Utanapad. The only problem is hindi siya makaangat, hindi siya makaakyat. Nung medyo natatry na niya makaakyat doon, yung envious nature ni Suruchi umiral, umapoy. Kasi alam niya na hindi niya directly anak si Dhruva Maharaj. Pinagsabihan niya, pinalayas niya kagad dun sa lap ni King Utanapad. How dare you? You are not my real son. Before ka makapunta sa lap ni King Utanapad, you should perform austerities. You should please the Supreme Personality of Godhead. After that activities, next life, you can be born in my womb. Then doon ka pa lang pwedeng makakandong sa lap ni King Utanapad. So imagine mo bata ka, narinig mo sa stepmother mo 'to. Gano'n ka harsh yung words, piercing sa heart. Kung nakikita niyo yung mukha ni Dhruva Maharaj, bad trip na kaagad siya. Alam niya kaagad na hindi siya yung favorite ni King Utanapad. And imagine, palagi natin naririnig yan, in this modern age, halos lahat ng mga tao is accidental um, conception sila. Out of sense gratification. 'Di ba? Nauna yung anak before ipakasal kasi wala. Aksidente. Pag tinanong mo yung dad, yung parents mo, "Paano ko ginawa? Ba't niyo ako ginawa?" Aksidente. Lumabas ka muna, ay nabuo ka muna bago kami ikasal eh. Shotgun wedding. So imagine palagi mo maririnig yan sa parents mo mismo. O parang okay lang, comedy lang, pero unwanted child. Kahit ikaw yung um, legitimate na anak ng parents mo, still unwanted pa rin. Di ba? Kasi out of sense gratification, di out of will, di out of desire. Anyway, so ganun yung naramdaman ni Dhruva Maharaj. So umalis siya. Ginawa niya, tumakbo siya kagad. Yan. Tumakbo siya kagad papunta sa mom niya, kay Queen Suniti, dun sa maid servants quarter. So imagine, andun siya sa maid servants quarter. Sobrang hindi siya favorite na asawa. So nagsumbong siya sa mom niya. Ano nangyari? Tapos kitang-kita nung nanay niya na he's breathing like a snake. Sobrang galit na galit si Dhruva Maharaj. Yan. Then, what happened? Then, what happened is, kitang-kita ng mom niya na sobrang galit na galit si Dhruva Maharaj. He's breathing very heavily. Yung mga maid servants dun sa kingdom, sila na yung nagkwento kay Suniti. Ano nangyari? Pinalis siya sa lap ng tatay niya na si King Utanapad. And there were piercing harsh words na binigay sa kanya nung stepmother niya na si Suruchi. And upon hearing yung mga reason and details, na-realize ni Suniti, oo nga, tama nga naman si Suruchi. Hindi ako yung favorite na asawa. So malamang hindi ikaw yung favorite na anak. And yung advice sa'yo ni stepmother mo na si Suruchi, na pumunta ka sa forest, mag-meditate and please mo si Supreme Personality of Godhead. And by that time, doon ka palang pwedeng ipanganak sa womb niya and makakandong sa lap ng dad mo, ng ni King Utanapad. Ito lang yung only way. So sinabi nung nanay niya mismo, yung sinabi ng stepmother niya. So being in the line of kings, anak siya ni King Utanapad, sila rin yung mga Kshatriyas, sila yung mga soldiers by blood. Warriors talaga sila. So yung piercing words na to, even 5 years old pa lang si Dhruva Maharaj, sobrang yung determination niya to fulfill um, yung desire niya na hindi lang basta makakalong na sa lap ni King Utanapad, nag-grow na. Meron ng vengeance. Galit na siya dun sa stepmom niya, dun sa stepbrother niya si Utama, and galit din siya sa tatay niya kasi hindi siya pinagtanggol, walang sinabi. So, sobrang galit ni Dhruva Maharaj, pumunta siya sa forest. 5 years old. Pumunta sa forest with great determination, resolute, one-pointed determination, focus. At yung gagawin ko para ma-fulfill yung desire ko. On the way, papunta sa forest, may isang great personality, palagi mo mabasa sa Vedas to. Anak din siya ni Lord Brahma. His name is Narada Muni. Si Narada Muni is a very special devotee of Krishna. He's not a demigod. He's a pure devotee of Krishna. And he travels in different planetary system. This material world, pupunta rin siya sa spiritual world. And within the material world also, pupunta sa heavenly planets, hellish planets. Hindi lang siya nag-travel dito, nag-travel din siya in different times. So marami din siyang disciples. So different times napunta si Narada Muni. Kahit time ni Krishna, time dito, 100,000 years before. Diba? Hindi natin alam, kasama rin siya dito sa Zoom natin. So palaging nandun siya kung saan may glorification kay Krishna. And alam niya na si Dhruva is a great devotee of Krishna, pero wala pa siya doon. Alam niya yung future. So nakita niya si Dhruva. Nakita niya si Dhruva na napakabata pa lang, pero galit na galit. And alam niya yung determination ni Dhruva. And alam din ni Radha Muni kung ano yung gagawin niya. Sabi ni Narada Muni, "My dear child, by your age, ang dapat mo ginagawa is maglaro. Go into sports. Maglibang. Yung galit mo, palipasin mo muna. Uwi ka muna sa bahay ninyo. At the right age, then pwede mong gawin yung austerity na sinasabi sa'yo, na instruction sa'yo. Ngayon, hindi muna. Uwi ka muna. Pero, dahil nga si Dhruva Maharaj, si Dhruva is in the line ng mga Maharaj, may Kshatriya blood din siya, at galit na galit siya, he wants vengeance, na-cover na yung mind niya ng Maya, ng illusory energy. Sinabi niya mismo kay Narada Muni, "My dear Lord Narada Muni," because he's considering a great personality, he is a spiritual master. I know napakabuti yung benefit para sa akin ng instructions mo. But because I am covered with illusion, alam niya rin, sobrang talino ni Maharaj, Dhruva Maharaj, I cannot give up yung determination na gusto kong gawin. Hindi ko lang gustong umupo sa lap nung dad ko. Ngayon, I want vengeance to my brother, to my stepmother. At the same time, gusto ko pa ng position higher than my father. Gusto ko pa ng position higher than your dad. Sinabi niya kay Narada Muni, si Lord Brahma, which is the first demigod ko siya secondary creator. Higher than Lord Brahma. Higher, in short, highest, pinakamataas na meron sa material world. Ayun na yung desire ni Dhruva. Hindi na basta-basta na makaupo um, sa lap ni Tanapad. Gusto na niya yung pinakamataas na desire. So this kind of desire, ang sinabi rin ni Dhruva Maharaj kay Narada Muni, and with great determination, sabi ni Narada Muni, "Oh, of course, okay. If you're so sincere and so determined to do this, you could follow the instructions of Sunuti, your mother, na i-please si Supreme Personality of Godhead. By that, you will fulfill your spiritual desire and even your material desire." So, ito yung picture na to, kinukwento ni Dhruva Maharaj kay Narada Muni kung ano yung nangyari. At the same time, after ibigay yung instructions na yon, sabi ni Dhruva Maharaj, I'll give you a mantra kung ano yung dapat mong gawin. Anong dapat mong i-chant para ma-please mo si Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Pero, at that time, this is a different yuga. It is not yet the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra because this Kali Yuga siya bagay and this Kali Yuga siya mm, hindi siya bagay how do you call this? Required. So this time, iba pa yung mantra. So ang sinabi ni Dhruva Maharaj kay ni Radha Muni kay Dhruva Maharaj, this mantra. This mantra is you should repeat hindi lang isang beses, kundi maraming maraming beses while you meditate, perform your yoga to please Krishna. So together, you can chant as with me. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So, binigyan ng mantra ni Narada Muni, yung spiritual master, si Dhruva Maharaj, yung kanyang disciple. At the same time, ngayon, ganun din yung situation. If one is being initiated by the spiritual master, one will give him this mantra, the Hare Krishna mantra. Of course, we know we're chanting already, but this is a spiritual formality that the guru is giving you, the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. That's why the guru is giving a chanting beads also sa disciple na kung saan siya nag-chant din. Officially, it is an initiation dun sa guru and disciple, disciplic succession. So, binigyan ni Narada Muni si Dhruva Maharaj. At the same time, iniwanan na ni Narada Muni si um, Dhruva Maharaj. Si Dhruva Maharaj as a disciple, nag-bow down siya and nag-circumambulate siya. Inikutan niya si Narada Muni. Tapos nag-bow down siya ulit. Pinagpaalam siya. Si Narada Muni pumunta doon sa kingdom. And nakita niya si King Uttanapad. Ito na sa bilog. Tapos si King Uttanapad sobrang nagkasisi. I'm such a fool. I'm such an illusion na meron akong favorite na asawa at mayroon akong favorite na anak. And now, hindi ko makita yung anak ko na si Dhruva. And Narada Muni is just assuring King Uttanapad na this Dhruva Maharaj is a great devotee of Krishna. He will be protected by the Supreme Personality of Godhead and he will perform this austerity that will be famous and will be imparted sa hearts ng mga devotees in different generation. Until now, alam natin yung pastime na yan. And it will bring glory to your name as well kasi ikaw yung tatay. So don't worry. So ina-assure ni Narada Muni si King Uttanapad. Then nag-perform si Dhruva Maharaj and this is very special. Pumunta na si Dhruva Maharaj, katulad ng instruction sa kanya ng kanyang guru, si Narada Muni, pumunta sa Yamuna River, that is in Vrindavan, specifically sa Madhuvan Forest. Sa doon siya nag-perform ng austerities, yogic austerities. This is to the extreme. Hindi niya kailangan ng Lululemon na yoga mat. O kaya manduka yoga mat sa Lululemon na damit para mag-perform ng austerities. Suot lang niya yung mga pang-yogi na damit. Yan. Kasi ang goal talaga ni Dhruva Maharaj para gawin niya yun, ang desire niya talaga is this. This is the fruits of the bodily happiness na tatawag na may mga four tastes. Kung natandaan niyo sa Bhagavad Gita, merong banyan tree. Di ba? May mga fruits doon. Doon nag-i-enjoy yung mga tao kinakain yung fruits. Tapos hindi sila makaalis doon sa material world kasi kala nila yung mga fruits na yon ayun yung goal ng buhay. This is the goal of material life. Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. So, Dharma, religiosity. Ratacharan, bakit religiosity yan? Di ba yun yung practice ng spiritual life? Yes. Pero hindi to yung goal. Religiosity as a position lang, as the name, or as the binyag lang, pero without practicing. Or pwedeng awake ka lang, awok ka lang. They call it religiosity. Nagiging ritual lang, or tradition lang. Arta, economic development, of course, and then yung material development. Be a millionaire. Ikaw yung first millionaire sa family. Yung mga goal na ganon. Maging billionaire lang. Maging billionaire din. Magkaroon ng mansyon. Tumira sa mamahaling village. Magandang kotse. Branded shirt. Magandang family. Matangos yung ilong. Yung mga goal na ganon. Economic development. So, yung mga um, tumira sa magandang place, society, di ba? Magandang bansa. So, ito yung isang goal ng mga buhay ng mga tao. Yung isa is kama or sense gratification. Masarap na buhay, malambot na kama, masarap na pagkain, punong-puno yung ref. Be merry. Um, have the good health para sa sex desires nila. Maraming masarap na pagkain. Maraming fully sense gratification. Yung iba, ito yung goal sa buhay. To the extreme sense gratification. And yung moksha, this is the yogis. Makaalis doon sa mga to, sa mga material na goals. Feeling nila, pag nakaalis sila sa material world, nakapunta na sa light, nakapunta na sila nothingness, ayun na yung goal. Maliberate na sila. So, Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. This is the goal of material life. Ano yung gusto ni Dhruva Maharaj? A position higher than my father, higher even than Lord Brahma. So, comparing mo yung desire nyo dun sa desire ni Dhruva Maharaj kung may katumbas yan. So, kakaiba yon. Hindi lang mas mataas dun sa, hindi lang parang emperor, mas mataas na dun sa emperor. Hindi lang sa emperor ng world, mas mataas pa dun sa material world. Mataas pa kay Lord Brahma. Ganyan yung desire ni Dhruva Maharaj. Ano yung willing, ano yung kaya niyang isacrifice para makuha to? This is Dhruva Maharaj doing yoga. Naka-kupi na lang siya, piece of cloth. Hindi siya naka-lululemon dyan. Imagine, 5 years old. Nasa gitna siya ng forest. This is text coming from Srimad Bhagavatam. For the first month, Dhruva Maharaj ate only fruits and berries on every third day. Every 3 days, kumakain lang siya ng fruits and berries na meron dun sa forest. Hindi siya nagbaon galing sa healthy options. Kung ano yung available dun sa forest at yun yung kinakain niya. Yogi. Only to keep his body and soul together. And in this way, he progressed in his worship of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. In the second month, Dhruva Maharaj ate only every 6 days. So, yung intermittent fasting niya mas matindi every 6 days. And for his eatables, he took dry grass and leaves. So, yung mga dried grass and leaves lang kinakain niya. Thus, he continued his worship. So, mabilis yung progress niya sa practice niya ng yoga. In the third month, he drank water only every 9 days. So, imagine ito yung kaya niya i-sacrifice. Thus, he remained completely in trance and worshiped the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is adored by selected verses. In the fourth month, Dhruva Maharaj became a complete master of the breathing exercise, pranayama. And thus, he inhaled air only every 12th day. Tapos magantay ka lang 12 days bago ka mag-inhale ulit. In this way, he became completely fixed in his position and worshiped the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So, tignan natin kung kaya ng mga teacher's training course para ma-perform tong pranayama and yoga na to. By the 5th month, Maharaj Dhruva, the son of the king, had controlled his breathing so perfectly that he has able to stand only on one leg. Hindi ko alam kung ito yung three pose tawag nila, di ba? Hindi ko alam yung Sanskrit nito, pero yeah. Just as a column stand, without motion, hindi siya nagbabalance-balance na ganun. And concentrate his mind fully on the Parabrahman. He completely controlled his senses. That's the goal of yoga, to control the senses. Yeah, three pose, yeah. He completely controlled his senses and their objects, and in this way, he fixed his mind without diversion to anything else. Walang distraction. upon the form of the Supreme Personality of God. So hindi to parang 8 hours a day lang. 24 hours a day to. Hindi siya natutulog. Ganong klaseng sacrifice and penance. 5 years old. When Dhruva Maharaj does capture the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is the refuge of the total material creation, and who is master of all living entities, the three worlds began to tremble. Hindi lang yung mundong to, lahat ng mga planetary system within this middle planetary system, pati yung mga hellish planetary system, madami yon. And yung mga heavenly planets kung saan nakatira yung mga demigods, nanginig. So, imbis na nag-balance si Dhruva Maharaj, nag-a-adjust yung Earth, yung buong material world, sila yung nag-shake. And tuwing nag-i-inhale siya ng air, lahat ng air, kahit dun sa mga demons sa hellish planet, saka yung air na hinihinga ng mga demigods, nauubos. Pag inhale niya, nauubos yung air ng mga ibang living entities sa buong material world. Gano'ng katindi yung perfection ng yoga na ginagawa ni Dhruva Maharaj. And of course, palagi, kung makikita nyo, yung mga demigods, mag-suffer sila. Hindi sila makahinga, nag-choke sila. Ang ginagawa nila, nagkusumbong sila kay Lord Brahma. Tapos magkusumbong si Lord Brahma kay Lord Vishnu. Hindi sila makahinga lahat. Lord Vishnu, please accept my humble obeisances. There's suffering and everyone is bewildered and bothered with what is happening. We are being choked and wala kaming mahinga na air. Anong meron? Anong nangyayari? And sumagot si Lord Vishnu, it is because of my great devotee Dhruva Maharaj. Because of him, all the three worlds are being trembled, lumilindol dahil sa kanya. Sila yung mundo yung nag-a-adjust para kay Dhruva. Ayaw niyang i-disturb yung meditation ni Dhruva. Mag-a-adjust lahat. Don't worry. I'll come to pacify him. Kung ano yung desire niya. I'll calm down. So habang nag-meditate si Dhruva Maharaj, nakuha niya yung perfection. Kung natandaan niyo, yung yoga perfection, after ng mga mystic powers, which is automatic na kuha ni Dhruva Maharaj na mabilis, at the end, ang gusto nila is to meditate on the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Si Dhruva Maharaj na sa end na nung pagiging yoga, pagiging yogi. Ano na si Dhruva Maharaj. Wala na siya dun sa pagpunta sa pag-achieve ng mystic powers. Pag-meditate na sa Supreme. Then, pagpunta ni Krishna as Lord Vishnu, four-handed form, si Dhruva Maharaj habang nag-meditate, si Lord Vishnu lumabas dun sa meditation niya. Then, naging ecstatic si Dhruva Maharaj. Only thing, biglang nawala sa vision niya, sa meditation, si Lord Vishnu. So, hinahanap niya, nasaan na si Lord Vishnu? Nasaan na si Lord Vishnu? Nasaan na yung Supreme Personality of Godhead? Ito yung pinapractice ko matagal na. Biglang nawala. Ang malupit dun sa storya, pagdilat na mata niya, andun na si Lord Vishnu. Kasama niya si Garuda, yung bird niya. Kung saan nakasakay si Lord Vishnu. Pagdilat niya, nasa harapan niya si Lord Vishnu. Four-armed Lord Vishnu with crown, jewels, garlands. Very heavenly, sobrang ganda, smiling. And si Lord Vishnu, lagi niyo tandaan paano malaman, may 4 siyang kamay. 2 doon sa kamay niya to kill demons, which is yung club, and yung chakra, yung pinapupugot niya ng ulo. Yung isang set niya ng kamay, 2 yon. Conch shell, ayun yung bilinaw nila din sa Kurukshetra. Tapos yung lotus flower. Para sa devotees niya yun. Demons and devotees. So, nagulat and na-stun si Dhruva Maharaj. So, nag-bow down siya. Ito, full Dandavat. Ito yung pinag-usapan natin last time. Hindi lang bow down as touch ng head. As a stick, Dandavat siya. Pag tayo ni Dhruva Maharaj, na-overwhelm uli siya. Mag-Dandavat uli siya. Pag tayo niya uli, sobrang overwhelmed siya, sobrang ecstatic, mag-Dandavat siya. Paulit-ulit. Hanggang i-freeze na siya ni Lord Vishnu to gain his composure. And Dhruva Maharaj wants to offer obeisances and prayers kay Vishnu, kay the Supreme Personality of God. Ang problema, umiral na yung pagiging 5 years old niya. Na-stun na siya, speechless na siya. So parang imagine mo nakita mo yung idol mo na artista or artist, musician. Minsan nakaka-starstruck. Okay, pagka nakausap mo siguro Maharaj, wala ka rin masabi. So imagine si Lord Vishnu makita mo, di ba? Tapos 5 years old ka. Wala sila masabi. Wala siya masabi. So, all the knowledge is coming from Lord Vishnu, from Krishna. Ang ginawa ni Lord Vishnu, yung conch shell, to give knowledge to Dhruva Maharaj kasi alam niya hindi mapagsalita. Tinatch yung conch shell sa head ni Dhruva Maharaj. Then by that, all the composure and the knowledge runs through papunta kay Dhruva Maharaj. Then he prayed very wonderful prayers. Na-compose na yung sarili niya. Then, nagdasal siya and glorify niya si Dhruva Maharaj. And this text is the evidence, the supremacy of the Bhakti Yoga. Dhruva Maharaj continued as he prays, O unlimited Lord, kindly bless me so that I may associate with great devotees who engage in your transcendental loving service constantly. As the waves of a river constantly flow, such transcendental devotees are completely situated in an uncontaminated state of life. Parang lotus. By the process of devotional service, I shall surely be able to cross the nascent ocean of material existence, which is filled with the waves of blazing, fire-like danger, like forest fire. It will be very easy for me, for I am becoming mad, to hear about your transcendental qualities and pastimes, which are eternally existent. O Lord, you have a lotus navel. If a person happens to associate with a devotee whose heart always hankers after your lotus feet, seeking always their fragrance, he is never attached to the material body or in a bodily relationship, to offspring, friends, home, wealth, and wife, which are very, very dear to materialistic persons. Indeed, he does not care for them. So imagine, nakita mo na si Lord Vishnu, si Krishna as Lord Vishnu. Pero tignan mo kung ano yung dinasal ni Dhruva Maharaj. He wants the association of pure devotees. Still. Ganon ka-importante yung association. He wants to serve the pure devotees. Kasi alam ni Dhruva Maharaj, tinatch yung conscience sa kanya. The only way to please Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, is if one pleases the spiritual master and if one pleases the devotees. And one will remember Krishna through the mouth of the devotees. Nakita na niya si Lord Vishnu, si Krishna, pero gusto niya matandaan na matanda, ma-remember na ma-remember. Even si Lord Shiva, kung saan nanggaling ang yoga postures, yoga asanas, nangyari din sa kanya to. Ang dinasal niya, I want association of devotees. Even yung mga demigods, imagine, sobrang garbo ng buhay nila doon. Walang pangit doon. Sabi nga, yung pinakamagandang tao sa, sa buong mundo, hindi lang sa Pilipinas, pagpunta sa heavenly planet sa mga demigods, mukhang palaka daw doon. So, ganun sila kagaganda. Pero, gusto nila yung association ng devotees. Kasi they will remember and they will develop the love for Krishna. So, this is the supremacy of Bhakti Yoga. He gained all the mystic powers. He even saw Lord Vishnu. So take note, hindi niya nakita rito si two-arm form na Krishna. Kasi ayun yung only goal na makakaroon ng association with that two-handed form kay Krishna is the Bhakti Yogis. Ang nakita niyo dito is si Lord Vishnu, which is in the relationship na own reverence. Hindi siya conjugal love. Own reverence in all respect and all. Hindi ganun ka-intimate. So ito yung end result lang na magagawa ng isang yogi. Then, if ever umabot sila rito sa vision kay Lord Vishnu, papunta pa lang sila dun sa Bhakti Yoga association nun. with devotees. So that's the supremacy of Bhakti Yogi. And of course, na-please si Lord Vishnu sa prayers ni Dhruva Maharaj. Sobrang na-please siya. Alam mo yung ginawa ni Lord Vishnu? He was so pleased. He said, never mo makakalimutan because you always wished to have the association of devotees. If you're gonna die, you'll remember me at the last moment. So that's the goal of our life, to remember Krishna at the time of death. At the same time, yung material desire mo ay fulfill ko pa rin. Hindi ka lang basta magiging emperor or makakaupo sa lap ng dad mo. Hindi ka lang basta-basta kasing taas ni Lord Brahma, kundi sasama mo ko dun sa planet ko. Sa Dhruva, tinatawag nilang Dhruva Loka yun kasi yun yung binigay ni Krishna. Pero andun si Lord Vishnu. Ito yung nakikita natin and sakto, nagpasko. Ito yung pole star. Yung pole star, ito yung Dhruva Loka. Doon nakatira si Dhruva Maharaj. Si Lord Vishnu andun din. Meron dun ocean of milk. Doon nakahiga sa Lord Vishnu. Doon pumupunta yung mga demigods pag nagsusumbong sila. So even mawala na yung material world, andun pa rin yung pole star. Sabi ni um, Lord Vishnu kay Dhruva Maharaj, 36,000 years you will rule Dhruva Loka. So binigay yung material desire pa rin ni Dhruva Maharaj. Then, pinulfill din yung spiritual desire. And this is what struck me the most. And yung highlight ng prayer and this pastime, Lord Vishnu was listening to Dhruva Maharaj. And Dhruva Maharaj is praying. This is purification, spiritualizing the desires that we have. Dhruva Maharaj says, I had been searching out some pieces of broken glass, but instead I have found the most valuable jewel. I am therefore fully satisfied, my Lord. I do not wish to ask anything more from your Lordship. So lahat ng material desire niya, even yung pag-angat dun sa kay Lord Brahma sa kasakidad niya, is just parang puwet lang ng baso compared sa meron kang association kay Krishna. Hindi ko alam kung na-experience niyo yun. Parang may tao na nagde-desire lang sila magkaroon ng 100 or 1,000. Kung bata tayo, sana may 100 pesos ako. Parang feeling natin ang dami pwede bilhin. Pero pag matanda na tayo, gusto na natin 100,000, 1,000,000. Tapos pag in-imagine, nga no, ano ba yung iniiyak-iyak ko dati? Gusto ko lang ng laruan. Diba? Gusto ko lang ng remote control na laruan. Gusto ko lang ng Barbie house, Barbie doll na yung house ng Barbie. Ayun yung desire natin ng bata. Parang ganito yung na-experience ni Dhruva Maharaj. So, take a look at your desire. Gaano siya ka-valuable compared sa association kay Krishna. And Dhruva Maharaj says, para lang siyang broken glass. Para siyang puwet ng baso. I thought diamond na siya. Pero ikaw yung real jewel. So that's actually performance of devotional service. It purifies our desires. Pero hindi natin kailangan ihinto yung mga desires natin. Kailangan lang natin i-spiritualize. Yes, you can still work. You have to. You have to maintain your spiritual life. I mean, material life. Your material duties. Hindi mo kailangan pumunta na sa kuweba para mag-perform ng duty. Si Arjuna, sabi ni Krishna, lumaban ka pa rin. Perform it. Pero yung desire mo, magbabago. If you do devotional service, yung mga desire natin ma-purify automatically. And if we have our desires directed and dovetailed to Krishna, all the satisfaction will be ours. Kasi yung mga material desire, yung mga perishable things, kung money man yan, fame man yan, beauty man yan, of course, beauty, of course. Lahat naman nawawala. Position, lahat yung nawawala, perishable. Pero if we use that for Krishna service, ang goal natin is Krishna consciousness. We're just gonna use this. Magiging spiritualized lahat ng desire natin. So this is how to purify and to spiritualize desire. So in your lists, kahit di mo tanggalin naman talaga lahat yan, para lang siyang mayaman ka lang, marami kang ng value mo, marami kang zero, marami kang decimal, marami kang zero, maraming unit yon. Ang tanong lang, saan mo ilalagay yung number one mo? Sa pinakahuli, so meron ka lang point something 000 cents, or ilalagay mo sa unahan yung one mo. Sa lahat ng zero mo magkaka-value. If 6 zeros yan, magiging 1 million, magiging 1 billion, magiging 1 trillion. Hindi ko naman sunod doon. So, kung ilalagay mo si Krishna as your desire, object of desire, all the other zeros mo na gagawin mo pa rin is magkakaroon ng meaning. And madalas, especially ngayong holiday season, na-bewildered yung mga tao dahil sa mga 12-12, dahil sa mga Christmas sale, dahil sa year-ender sale. Lahat ng desire nila lumutang. Di ba? They want to go to the mall or magbukas ng mga apps para bilhin yung mga bagay na hindi nila kailangan. Especially dahil sale lang, bibili nila. Nayinig yung desire. Di ba? Yung mga desire natin nabuhay. Parang yung envious nature ni Suruchi. Nung nakita niya yung umakat sa lap si Dhruva Maharaj, nabuhay, nagising bigla. So, ganun yung mga desire. And hindi daw nawawala yan kasi nasa material body tayo. According to Bhagavad Gita, apuryamanam achala pratishtam samudram na paravishanti yabat tadvat kamayam parivishanti sarve sasantim apnoti na kama kami. Santim or shanti is peace. Translation, this is coming from the second chapter, verse 17. A person who is not disturbed by the incessant flow of desires that enter like rivers into the ocean, which is ever being filled but is always still, can alone achieve peace, and not the man who strives to satisfy such desires. So yung ocean, kung nakikita nyo palagi yung rivers papunta sa ocean, 24 hours, 24/7, lagi may flow ng water. Uulan din, may flow ng water. Pero hindi napupuno, hindi umaapaw. Di ba? Steady lang siya. Kumbaga, parang yung baso, palagi lang siya sa brink, ando lang siya sa dulo, pero ano nangyari? May onting alon, pero very peaceful lang. Yung ilalim. Yung alon sa ibabaw lang yan. So, ganun daw yung should be a yogi, a devotee of Krishna. Kahit anong pumasok na water coming from the river, should be steady lang. In the purport, although the vast ocean is always filled with water, it is always, especially during the rainy season, being filled with much more water. But the ocean remains the same, steady. It is not agitated, nor does it cross beyond the limit of its brink. So parang hindi siya sumasobra, hindi siya aapaw. That is also true of a person fixed in Krishna consciousness. As long as one has this material body, the demands of the body for sense gratification will continue. Yung desire, lulutang lang siya. The devotee, however, is not disturbed by such desires, but because of his fullness. So a devotee is always feeling full, satisfied. A Krishna conscious man is not in need of anything, because the Lord fulfills all his material necessities. Therefore, he is like the ocean, always full in himself. Desires may come to him like the waters of the rivers that flow into the ocean, but he is steady in his activities, and he is not even slightly disturbed by desires for sense gratification. That is the proof of a Krishna conscious man, one who has lost all inclination for material sense gratification. Although the desires are present, because he remains satisfied in the transcendental loving service of the Lord, he can remain steady like the ocean, and therefore enjoy full peace. Others, however, who want to fulfill desires even up to the limit of liberation, so yung religiosity, sense gratification, economic development, saka even liberation. Yung iba, gusto lang gawin to. Even to the limit of liberation. What to speak of material success, ayun yung economic development. Never attain peace. Kung nakikita nyo, kahit andun na sila, sabihin mo na nasa tuktok na sila, nasa peak na sila nung game, stress pa rin sila. Nag-grind pa rin sila. Yung devotees nag-serve lovingly. Yung ibang tao nag-grind. Yung grind, hindi siya peaceful eh. Grind nga eh. Di ba? May friction. The fruitive workers and the salvationists and also the yogis who perform mystic yogis, yung mga mystic powers, who are after mystic powers are all unhappy because of unfulfilled desires. So nakikita mo yung mga mystic yogi, mga shanti-shanti yung itsura nila, di ba? Gutom sila palagi, hindi sila kumakain malaki, hindi sila masyado tutulog, di ba? Ano sila, bali lang sila ng bali ng katawan. Hindi sila masaya. Yan. Kasi yung mga desires nila, sinusuppress lang nila. At one point sasabog yun. And mag-fall down sila into material sense gratification. But the person in Krishna consciousness is happy in the service of the Lord. And he has no desire to be fulfilled. In fact, he does not even desire liberation from the so-called material bondage. The devotees of Krishna have no material desires. And therefore, they are in perfect peace. The only desire ng isang Krishna conscious person is how to serve Krishna, how to serve the devotees, how to fulfill his material duties, pero meron siyang spiritual and material life balance na gagawa niya pareho. Ay hindi siya basta-basta na di-disturb ng mga desires, ng mga problems, ng mga, yung desire natin to solve problems, hindi siya di-disturb din nun, ng mga negative things sa paligid. Kasi resolute din siya, parang sa Druhva Maharaj. Kahit anong mangyari, I'm willing to sacrifice all this. Ang goal ko is si Krishna. Ang goal ko is to be closer kay Krishna, to serve Krishna with love. At the same time, to serve the spiritual master and the devotees. So, never siyang ma-disturb doon. So, going back sa ating questions, what is your desires at the moment? So, parang, anong nangyari kay Dhruva Maharaj? We should introspect. Yung listahan natin ng mga desire. Ito ba talaga yung ultimate desire? O desire ko lang to, after nakuha ko yon, wala na. After ko magka-iPhone 12, wala na. O sample lang yun wala na. Gusto ko lang na next. Ano ba yung ultimate desire ko? Para lang din ba siyang broken glass? And alam ko willing ako gawin para lahat dito. Pero worth it ba siya? So we should introspect and maybe siguro i-recenter natin kung gumagamit ka ng Waze or Google Map. Minsan, ang dami mo nang pinupuntahan, kailangan mo lang mag-recenter para mapunta kung nasaan ka ngayon and makita mo ulit kung saan yung goal mo. Or minsan, kailangan mo mag-change destination. Dadaanan mo pa rin siya. Pero yung goal and destination mo, alam mo na, which is si Krishna. Dadaanan mo pa rin yung material duties, kailangan mo pa rin alagaan yung family, kailangan mo kumita ng Lakshmi, kailangan mong gawin yung work, but yung goal mo si Krishna, that will be different. Why do we desire? It may be because of vengeance. Diba? Lulod ang mga tala. Dahil lang sa gusto niyo i-prove yung something. Diba? Nilait ako ng mga kamag-anak ko dati, kaya pabalik akong mayaman. Or parang ganang nangyari kay Dhruva Maharaj with all the dramas. Gusto niyang patunayan sa stepmom niya, sa dad niya, sa kapatid niya na kaya niyang lagpasan. Gusto to prove something, di ba? Or issue ng bata. Hindi ko kasi nabibili ng bata to, kaya gusto ko bilhin ngayon. Di ba? So maraming ibang way and reason. Pero ultimately, material reason is sense gratification lang ba yan? O economic development? Or religiosity sa position sa mataas akong mataas na monk. Diba? Ako yung pinaka-renounced na monk. Hindi ako kumakain ng luto or dumaan sa fire. Puro raw lang. Or liberation even. Diba? Na outside sila sa meron sa material world. So, galing yung mga desires. Baka tayo may desire? Kasi si Krishna may desire din. Ang desire ni Krishna to be with us. So, lahat na meron kay Krishna, may reflection sa atin. Gusto ni Krishna makipag-fight, meron din sa atin yun. 'Di ba? Pero perverted madalas. Gusto ni Krishna yung love, yung perversion sa material world, lust, nagiging lust dito. So may desire din tayo. Ang tanong lang, we have to control our desire. We have to be in charge kung ano yung mga dinidesire natin. Hindi tayo dinadala ng desire lang natin. And how to make our desire spiritual is by performance of Bhakti Yoga. Lalagpasan mo na to sila yung ginawa ni Dhruva Maharaj. I mean, hindi ka magiging mas magaling kay Dhruva Maharaj, pero yung yoga mysticism, lalagpas ka na to kasi you're going to Bhakti Yoga. The end of the um, yoga ladder. Lahat sila papunta sa Bhakti Yoga. So, as the year ends, you have your desires listed, your heart's desires, and you're willing na i-sacrifice para sa desire na yun. Tanong ni Jinky, bakit kailangan may sacrifice na kapalit to get the desire through? Kasi madalas yung desire natin is mahirap. Kung gusto mo lang uminom ng tubig, di mo kailangan mag-desire. Madali lang yung kukuha ka lang, inom ka na. Madalas yung desire natin, papaghirapan, gagawa ng effort, paplanuhin na matagal, diba? Magka-sacrifice ng onte, diba? Gusto mo mag-split, kailangan mo ng hip opener, flow, kailangan, ang daming gagawin para mapuntahan mo yon. Pero madalas yung desire, may sacrifice. Hindi siya madali. Ang tanong lang is, are you willing to sacrifice everything for the material desire? Then pagpunta mo doon, yes, napaka-successful ko na. Diba? Pwede na ako mag-retire. Pero yung health mo, sacrifice na rin. Wala ka na rin time. Iniwanan ka rin ng family mo kasi nakafocus ka lang sa money. Diba? Wala ka na rin energy to perform spiritual life. Iniwanan mo na yung youth mo. Tapos, yes, ito na pala yun. Then what? What's the goal? What's the point? So we have to introspect. Siguro kailangan natin mag-meditate, mag-time travel. Pag nakuha itong desire na to, ano na? Ano na next? Diba? Satisfied ba ako? Willing ba ako i-sacrifice lahat para dito? Yung iba, desire lang nila is sense gratification. Willing sila i-sacrifice yung family life nila para ma-fulfill yon. They will have second wife. They would have intercourse sa iba. Magiging unfaithful sila because of their desire. Namin sacrifice. Or minsan yung pride na sacrifice. Nasira yung relationship just thinking na tama ako. Na-sacrifice lahat yun. So, hindi lang siya material palagi. Pero ano ba yung worth it talaga? And ano ba yung goal of life? So, this 2020 coming 2021, gawin nating reason to. Corny it seems. Kasi number lang yan. Pero gawin natin reason para i-introspect natin. I-meditate natin. What's my heart's desire? Is it worth it? And paano ko gagawin spiritual yung mga desires ko? So thank you very much. If nahihirapan kayo sa mga desires nyo, seek your Siksha Guru or your Diksha Guru to seek for advice. They will help you. Yan, mag-enter ng elevator. Si John na daw. No problem, dito lang kami. So seek advice, spiritual advice. Because they will help us. Katulad si Narada Muni. Tinulungan niya si disciple niya, si Dhruva Maharaj, to perform and to be closer kay Krishna. And chant your rounds. If yung desire mo is to advance in spiritual life, then chant more rounds with love, consistently. And read more and perform devotional service. So, A, B, C, D, E. Yung D, alam mo sinabi natin dati ng diet, ginawang devotional service yon. Yung E is eating prasadam. So, dagdag yung devotional service. That's your sacrifice in the form of love. Actions of love. Yun. So, thank you very much, my dear Matajis. I am so happy to share the things I've learned from my spiritual teachers, everything I offer to them, and I'm begging for your blessings and prayers na ma-apply ko rin sa buhay ko yung mga shinare natin tonight. And if you have questions, pero picture muna tayo, then punta tayo sa questions natin and kwentuhan. Hare Krishna. Yan. It's nice to have you here, Caroline, Lauren, Jonah, Jinky, and Trina. Yan. Yung mga survivor, mga hindi pumaparty ngayong weekend. Ay, ngayong year-end. Wala ba kayong mga partying pinupuntahan? Ba't lagi kayo sumasama sa classes, ha? I remember yung bata ako, lagi ko naisip yun. Gathering. So, picture tayo, everyone. Ayan, bago pumasok ng elevator si John. Count of 3. 1, 2.
Game, papasok na ka sa elevator.
Smile na. 1, 2, 3. Okay, ingit ka sa elevator. See you sa
Thank you,
ano.
Prabhu. Hare
Hare Krishna.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Tomorrow morning again. Yan. So thank you very much. If you have some questions and realizations to share, you can chat or you can open your mic para we could hear as well. So let's see. Kung meron tayong questions. So effective ba yung mga pag-check ng mga desires natin? Minsan di natin alam no? Alam mo yung pag pumunta ka ng grocery, hindi mo alam yung bibilin mo, bili ka lang ng bili. Wala kang listahan. Minsan ganun yung tao no? Ikaw na rin nandyan, grab ka lang ng grab. Tapos ma-realize mo, teka lang, bakit kinuubos yung pera ko dito? Inubos ko yung time and energy ko rito. Bibigay mo lang time mo doon sa problema to solve the problem. Ano? So we need to know yung shopping list natin. Hi, Tatiana. Thank you for your gift. Ayun, no, yung mga gift niyo. Asan na yan? Ayan, yan. Ito yung gift niyo sa akin. Nilagay ko dun sa altar together with Guru Maharaj. Thank you very much. So yes, ayun yung desire natin. We need to know our shopping list. Ano yung priority? Ano yung goal natin? Bakit natin pupuntahan yun? Bakit natin kailangan yun? Hindi yung passive buyer lang tayo. Impulsive buyer pala. Kung ano nakita natin, we'll grab it. Then we'll sacrifice everything. Either way, we will sacrifice something for the thing we want, for a loved one, or something. So make it worth it. So 2021, make our sacrifice for our desire worth it. Ayun yung goal natin. So if you don't have questions and realizations, I'm looking forward to see you more next year to fulfill our desire, our burning desire. It's okay kung di natin ma-pinpoint kung ano yung desire natin. Just continue the practice. Krishna will touch the conch shell to your head. Then, malalaman mo kung paano. How to do that? You bow down. You surrender to the chanting beads, to the book, to Krishna. That's getting the blessing. Bowing down. So thank you very much. Kung di pa kayo nakakita ng conch shell, ayun yung mostly yung ginagaya ng tunog ng singing bowl, yung na tunog, yung conch shell, yung origin nun. Ayun yung binubulaw ni Krishna. So, download mo lang yung download mo yung song, ay yung sound ng conch shell, maririnig mo yun. So, makikita mo rin yung the start ng altar worship, yung puja. So, ayan ang conch shell, ayan ang ating vow, ayan ang ating desire, and ayan ang ating purification ng desire. Thank you very much. Sana nalaman nyo kung bakit we want what we want and kung paano ayusin yung introspection natin in what our desires are. So, looking forward to see you again tomorrow. Kahit maraming water from the rivers na pumapasok, holidays man yan, gathering man yan, di ba? New Year man yan. We have to be steady. Tuloy-tuloy yan, chant. Make time, make plans. Diba? Huwag tayong magpadala lang sa agos. Ay, sobrang busy ko. Tapos, ang daming nangyayari, ang daming ganap. Tapos, yung practice mo, unti-unti nawala. Sige, babalik ko, babawi ako. Diba? After some time, magugulat ka, ang layo-layo na ng practice mo sa'yo. Hindi mo na mabawi. So, be steady. Huwag tayong magpadala sa desires natin. Hare Krishna. Maraming salamat. Jinky Mataji. Trina Mataji. Caroline, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Lauren Mataji, Tatiana, hello. Jonah, you're back. Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Yeah, I'll mute everyone so you can greet everyone. So maraming
Krishna.
salamat. I'm humbled and honored as always. See you again tomorrow in the morning and in the evening for our last year-ender class for 2020. Hare Krishna. Bye-bye. Maraming salamat. High five. Ang layo. Yan.